Someone asked me the difference between a trusted advisor and a salesperson. I'm going to break it down for you right now. It's not a huge difference. It is a competitive advantage difference. If you're not moving to trusted advisor status right now, you are like operating in the noise. You're operating in static, right? So it's one thing to know how to sell your product, right? First, it's a discovery call, ask insightful questions. Then we're going to actually talk to you about your time frame and your budget, whether you practice BANT or any of the other, gap selling, any of the other things out here. You literally know the process. You know how to sell what you're doing by asking questions. And then you go to from discovery, potentially to solution development within your organization. And then from there, you go to proposal, you propose the investment to the client. And then from there, they say, yes, we're going to go with that. And you have an onboarding. And then potentially someone else takes over that operates in their zone of genius, and you're continuing to be back out there. I did say continuing. Okay, that is knowing how to sell. When you're a trusted advisor, let me say, there are some things that happen that never happen to your average salesperson. First and foremost, your prospective buyer contacts you first. They're like, hey, we have this going on as well, right? Whether they're already a client or they're just a prospect, we have this going on as well. And we wanted to know, is this something your organization can handle? Is this something your business, your company can handle for us, right? They contact you first. Sometimes it's called kind of first right of refusal. It could be that that's negotiated. You say to yourself, if we win this business, we'd like first right of refusal on any additional business that comes up. And that way you can decide whether or not you would like to stretch or you would like to actually handle what they have going on. That's number one. They contact you first. If you are in sales, not so much. You contact them. You're following up with them. You're trying to find out where things are in the process. Okay. Number two, they ask for your opinion beyond the scope of your expertise. And there's a reason for that, right? So we want to stay in our own lane, obviously, always, right? I don't like to operate outside my own lane. I'd rather let an expert in that particular space talk to my client, and or I talk to them and get a better sense of, how it works and all the things. But at the end of the day, your prospective buyer will ask your opinion beyond the scope of your expertise because they know that your critical thinking is valuable, right? So they're actually asking you to help them sort through some things, prioritize some things, set things up by milestone. Do we need to do X before we do Y? I know you don't handle X, but I'm curious what you think about it, right? Okay, so that's number two. They will ask for your opinion because they value your critical thinking. Number three, they invite you into rooms that really don't have anything to do with the one area that you're an expert in and that you're representing, you're selling to them, because they want you to get a bigger scope of the picture. They want you to understand the full picture and how your particular offering, product, service connects into the bigger, broader engine, right? So they will invite you into spaces and places that you may know nothing about, you may know everything about, but at the end of the day, they really want you to have a firm handle on how what you're talking to them about really has more far-reaching results and impact. And finally, and this is a fun one, right? We like to send things like token gifts and that kind of thing. Gift giving by salespeople has changed a little bit in certain industries, right? Some are highly regulated. You can't send gifts. Other companies have their own policies around gifts. But I will tell you, when you are a trusted advisor, your client sends you gifts. Your client sends you flowers. Your client sends you a cigar. Your client sends you whatever they think you might appreciate. And they do this because they value the expertise you brought to the table and the results you've gotten them. Salespeople don't typically get gifts because they haven't been in the broader room, they haven't been asked about critical thinking on anything else, and they haven't been contacted first. So there are major differences between sales and becoming a trusted advisor. And I'm going to say this: we don't ask our physicians for their thoughts about financial planning. We don't ask our financial planners about their thoughts about our healthcare, right? I don't ask my mailman for his thoughts about parenting or about running a business. I will ask him about logistics related to the city that I live in, right? How far is this from where I am right now, right? And he likely might know that because that is his zone of genius, right? That is where he practices. And physicians practice top of their game, financial advisors, top of their game. Sales, top of our game is trusted advisor status. It is, corporate buyers have said they are 88% more likely to buy from someone that they perceive to be a trusted advisor. If you are not enhancing your ability to become a trusted advisor, you are operating in static. You're operating in sales static. You're operating in a space where they really can't hear you because you're simply coming in to sell to them. Buyers love to buy. They don't like to be sold. My name is Cheryl Parks. I'm also known as the sales growth coach around these internet streets. You can find me on LinkedIn, TikTok, here on YouTube. I will be definitely pulling up more on YouTube this year because I really enjoy the idea that I could get a full message out because people on YouTube tend to come to learn. So that's what we're doing. Trusted advisor status is key. Whether you are an individual salesperson, a sales leader, whether you own your own business and you are responsible for business development, whatever it is you're responsible for, getting to trusted advisor status is going to be key moving forward. They may know you, they may like you, they may trust you, but do they trust you to be their trusted advisor, right? No like trust is just operating in the static, okay? So what I do is I actually support sales-focused leaders on getting to trusted advisor status so that they can enhance the competitive edge that they likely already have, close more deals at a higher profitability in a shorter cycle. That's the overall goal of anything that I do. And I would love to support you. I will drop a link in the description so that if you want to book a call, you can. At the end of the day, just subscribe, follow me. I'm going to give you all the tips on getting to trusted advisor status. All right, keep going, keep going. We got this, but we definitely need to change the way we sell over the next, 3 to 6 months this year. It's not ever going back. Buyers are super sophisticated, they're super savvy, and they're extremely educated today on their problems and their solutions. Matter of fact, follow me for my, definitely subscribe because my next video is going to be about 2 key questions you can ask your prospective buyer to understand where they are in the buying cycle, right? Don't we all want to know that? Are you at the beginning, in the middle, or the end? Where am I in this process? These 2 questions will help you better understand where they are in their buying process. All right. Look out for more. I'm going to be coming at you with trusted advisor value. Okay.